What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Highland Brewery with the first Formwork video of the year. Today we're focusing on backhand, but we're not really focusing on anything specific. Today is really more of just my form has changed a lot over the past year. So let's see, just kind of a form check-in. What we're looking at, we have the two throwing putters that we're focusing on for January. These are both soft proxies, neutron soft proxies, from the long pad of hole number 1. Let's just see how straight we can throw it. Okay. Let's clean this form up just a little bit. That's why we're doing a check-in. That might have been to the railroad tracks. That's why I love the proxy, because if you can get it on that slow drifting turn downhill, it really never stops. That's so far. Now this is something that has happened over the past couple of months. I've gotten like 50 feet more distance. I don't know what's happening, so I'm doing a form check-in because I want to figure out, maybe it's something I'm doing with my arm, maybe it's something I'm doing with my legs, maybe it's just everything's fitting together with timing. This hole is 312 from the long. Let's see what we can get. It's going to be intentional hyzer, so purposefully place on hyzer. Let's see what we can get going around the corner. All right, I am growing to love the proxy for a variety of reasons. This is not a proxy review video, but it is helping me with the form stuff. Proxy and what? Something that to be thrown hard and straight has to be thrown on hyzer. So I'm loving this slightly understable putter for that slot, and it's helping me control those angles a little bit better. And since they're putters, I'm learning to control a little bit softer of a throw while still controlling the hyzer angle. And one of these is parked to the short pin, and one of these is 40 feet to the long basket. Like my best thrown putter drives from this tee pad before, if they got perfectly lucky, would have reached the base of the hill. Because this hole is 338 all the way up there, and it's uphill. Let's see what I get with the proxy, because I'm interested. I'm honestly just curious at this point because I've been getting extra distance with distance drivers and with putters. So what do I get on this hole? Base of the hill with that. Okay, so I'm getting basically base of the hill, giving myself a putt with a proxy. That is insane. Where's this extra distance coming from? I'm really not sure, because I was full flexing in envy and getting it to the base of the hill with a tailwind. So I'm going to very carefully scrutinize my own form in this video as I'm editing it, and hopefully we'll come back later on in January and February and be able to give some more feedback as to what happened, why it's happening, how I'm getting the extra distance and the extra power. You can just barely see the blue basket in the distance, 285 feet slightly uphill. This is a step up and lace it type of gap. This is a step up and lace it type of disc. let's see if I can step up and lace it. Well, a little bit of an early release on the second one, but first one is really all that ever really matters. And I think I parked the basket for the first time ever. That is the first time I've ever parked this basket, and I threw a proxy. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not mad, and I'm kind of excited about it. Well, I'm glad that the light held out for us to make it all the way to hole 6, but this will be the last drive that we're going to throw. I am very, very, very interested in the exact placement of my arm as it comes through the throw, so I'm going to be focusing on that. I'm also focusing a lot on my drive. Am I pushing all the way off of my back foot? Because a lot of times on some softer, easier throws, I'm not really following through. I'll throw and my foot will be off the ground, but then to get all the way through the throw, I have to put my foot back on the ground to push. That's not what you want for good power transfer. So we're focusing on footwork this year, and we're focusing on that whip straight through, because if you can make that cleaner, you can always make yourself throw just a little bit further. This tunnel shot is 325 feet. Let's see what we can do with proxies. Oh, that was a better angle. Oh, they ended up in the same spot, but trees. They are beautiful discs, and as long as you give yourself a good clean release with them, you're almost always going to enjoy the result. And I am working on making my release as clean and my snap as true as possible. So hopefully we will get better throughout the rest of this year, and stay tuned for more. Hopefully next week is going to be the same type of idea, but with forehand, just reviewing my form, see where we're at, making sure that we're doing the right thing. And then we'll be moving into what can we improve on? What do we still need to work on? What are we doing really good that we need to focus on to make sure we're doing it as well as possible? It's a process. The whole thing is a process, and we are slowly but surely getting better. By this time next week, I will have already been playing for 19 years. I'm a 19-year-old disc golfer, so I wonder if it shows. Hopefully you enjoy content like this. If so, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, especially formwork ideas, make sure to comment all that down below. Please make sure to subscribe. It helps you guys out with these subscriber only giveaways. Definitely helps me out as well. And until next time, see you out on the course.